welcome back to another episode of OSA Aquatics TV. Today I'm coming at you from our Coventry location, and I am here in front of our coral system. Today I've got a really fun video for you guys where I'll be bringing you along on a day in the life working with me, where I'm going to be doing a lot of our regular maintenance that we do on our coral systems. We'll be getting the coral trays cleaned up and looking fresh again. Taking care of these coral systems is a lot of work, but it is very fun work. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be working on this coral table here. As you can see, we've got all of our coral frags that are sitting on top of these plastic egg crate. As time goes on, stuff will start to grow on the egg crate, and we constantly keep it swapped out so stuff doesn't start growing on the coral as well. So I've got a brand new cleaned piece of egg crate here that I'm going to swap out, and I'm going to take the dirty one out back and pressure wash it and let it sit in the sun so it kills absolutely everything that is on it. So let's go around and gather the supplies that I need to get started. Alright, so I just went and gathered everything that I needed. So the tools that I'm working with today is that I've got both a big brush and a small brush for scrubbing coral plugs. I've got a container of reef glue that I'm going to use to resecure any corals that may come attached from the frag plugs, or if I need to switch any frag plugs out. And then I've also got these pieces of PVC tubing that I'm going to put on the rack next to it so I can swap the corals over to the new rack without taking them above water. And last thing I have is I've got a catch cup, which I'm going to fill up with water that I'm going to scrub some of the frag plugs in. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking these PVC pipes and I'm going to be putting them on the frag rack next to the one I'm working on, and I'm going to put the new rack on it to start moving over the corals. Alright, so the next step in this process is that I'm going to take the frag plugs off of this rack, inspect them for any algae, remove the algae, and then move them onto the clean rack in the table next door. Alright, so I just finished moving all of the frag plugs off of the rack and the tank. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this off and I'm going to go outside and clean it. So here's what the egg crate looks like after I took it out of the tank. So as you can see, it's definitely got a little bit of algae on it, so it's very good that we're getting this cleaned up. So now we're outside and I've got my power washer all hooked up. So what we do is that we lay our racks up against these cinder blocks here and we spray them all down, get all of that algae off, and get anything off of the racks, and then we let them sit outside in the sun for a little while so they get all cleaned up and there's nothing on them for when we put them back in the tanks. Alright, now that the rack is all cleaned, I am going to go ahead and do a very tiny water change on the system. We're going to go through it. I'm going to pull any of that sludge off the bottom of the glass off and get it out of the tank, scrub the glass down, and put the new rack in. So that is basically all that we do to maintain the cleanliness of our coral racks and our coral system. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it showed you a little bit of insight on what it's like to work in a coral room and take care of corals. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully this inspired you to go out and clean your tanks at home. And like always, keep on reefing.